What's going on, YouTube? I know I haven't posted a video in a short while, so here's a quick update. And I'm also going to do a feeding video with my tinks here in a few minutes as well. So it stands, this is how it currently sits. New tank, I'm waiting on a few more supplies and I'll start building this bad boy. But I got some really nice pieces of cork tubes. I am going to do a foam background, but it's not going to be as extensive as some of my other ones. It's mostly just going to be the foam with the substrate to kind of hide the glass. And I'm going to leave myself more space to try and do a taller centerpiece with these cork tubes. The imitators are doing great. As you can see, I got one morphing out right here. I was doing a tadpole check a little while ago, and I wanted to show you something cool up here in their corner. 4 eggs with the 2 closest to you right there. I don't know if the camera's going to focus for you or not, but you can already see the tadpoles developing. They're wiggling their tails. I got 2 new ones in the back. I got one of my little guys up here, or girls. Guy or girls, I guess. They're pretty good at hiding from you when they want to. There's one in the corner, back by the eggs. But anyway, these guys are breeding like crazy. The male's constantly calling. They're in and out of the film canisters, and they're just doing great. Sold my first 5 froglets that I morphed out from these guys, and you know, I got more on the way that'll be available here soon. And I apologize, I am filming this vertical instead of horizontal, but my tinks, being people say tinks don't climb, my Kodiari rivers are doing fantastic as well. Still trying to sex these guys and determine if I have males, females, or what. I've heard both from people that should know more than I do, so I'm going to give it a little bit longer and see if I hear any calling or see any calling. And if I don't, I will probably try and source a male. Since I last did an update on these guys, I have found out that these are Understory Enterprises line that I got from the Bio Dude, or his previous company. Let's see if we get him out. But they all 3 get along, they hang out together mostly. You know, just no breeding activity that I've seen whatsoever. Tank's doing good. I'm thinking about maybe changing some plants or adding some new plants, get a little color in here. But I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to do a feeding video here shortly with them, so I won't spend too much time on them. Still kind of a mess down here, but isopod, I'm sorry, springtail, master culture, all sorts of feeders. I had to get some from Petco here recently, but this is one of the local pet shops I like to buy from. Very cool people. Of course, biodude.com is also local to me, and I get 90% of my supplies from him. But this is kind of what I'm working with. I have tadpoles, 2 frog bins, froglets. 3 in this top one are from May, and then I have 1 in the bottom one that just morphed out, and the one up top we saw previously will also go in there with him or her, and 6 tadpoles in various stages. These are all from July, so from July 8th all the way to the 24th I've gotten 6 tadpoles from my imitators. I was expecting maybe 2 a month and obviously you can see that that is just not the case with these guys. So these 2 cups, just one of the Lowe's or Department's Home Depot specials on carnivorous plants. There's supposed to be a pitcher plant and a Venus flytrap. They're doing better than I honestly thought they would do. Just trying to maybe give myself a little help with some of the escaped fruit flies. So I figure if I'm going to have a light down here anyway, I have a couple carnivorous plants in some jars. I will probably break down and order some more mature plants online somewhere. Haven't got that far yet, but yeah, so the storage cabinet is officially that. It stores all sorts of junk down here, but I'm gonna hop off here for a second and we'll go through 2 more quick updates, and then I'll get this uploaded and start making a feeding video. So hang tight. So this is what's going to be the bumblebee toad vivarium, if I can ever find any. It's too hot to get any shipped in Texas right now, and none of the local stores seem to have them. But this was the former Froglet grow out tank, and that seed pod there, there's also one in the Tinctorius tank. This one drains, it doesn't hold water, so I'll have to figure that out. But you know, they like more ventilation, not as humid of a climate as the dart frogs. So, but this is already a bioactive setup, and I think it's going to work real well. I do need to clean the glass, as you can see, but basically have a small bromeliad in here that has a little offshoot and some pothos. I tried growing some creeping fig, and you can see it maybe back there behind that pothos. It just dried out. So this is ready to go as soon as I can find some inhabitants. I'm planning on putting 1, maybe 2 in here, and we'll be able to kind of enjoy them while we're washing dishes or cooking or whatever it is we're going to do in the kitchen, like most people do. So I got one more kind of surprise update. So give me a couple seconds and we'll go take a look at that. Alright, we are actually in my garage right now, but let's see if I can get far enough back before I'm bumped up against the door. I picked up an 18 cube Exoterra cube from BioDude last time I was there at a heck of a deal. Couldn't pass it up. A little dirty, needs to be cleaned out. There is probably some isopods and springtails climbing around in there that I'll salvage if possible. I need to get a glass top for it, but I have another new tank that will be coming down the line eventually, and I'm super excited. Currently I'm thinking a pair of Aratus of some kind. Maybe Highland Bronze, or I don't know. If you have any suggestions, please comment and let me know. But super excited for this tank. I have very future plans for a 36 by 18 by 18, or one of the larger Exoterra tanks to do some Terribilis, but that's just not in the works right now. But this one should fit nicely on one of the end tables in the living room, and I can't wait to get to when I can build it. So that's the end of my updates. As always, I appreciate everybody who watches my videos and all my subscribers, getting closer to that 100 subscriber mark. So please pay attention to the channel. I'll have a feeding video uploaded shortly after this one. Thanks everybody.